2K Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's time for our second round coverage of the event. Hi everyone, I'm Luke Elvey. Lovely to have you with us today once again. Taking a look at the leaderboard and the position of our featured player. And it's a story that really isn't spoken about as much on tour, but it should be a nerve-wracking day ahead for our player.
Currently sitting a couple of strokes inside the cut line, but that is just not comfortable enough for this player. They need to play well.
Let's catch up with play down on the opening hole. Now, great rhythm on that swing. Okay, ball's in the air. Let's see how this round plays out. And taking aim from around 100 yards here.
Breeze coming right into his melon.
Not a bad play, that one. 18 feet to the cup. And he's down there. You got a read?
This is a big old left-to-righter.
So close. This putt of about 7 feet to the hole. And this one will be for bogey. Now at 6 over for the event. And now on the tee, coming off a bogey, trying to reclaim some momentum. Oh, you couldn't paint a better picture. Gorgeous swing.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green. Spinning to the left of this one.
And this player's really going after it here, Rich.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in two.
Standing over this one, and it's a very long putt. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
From the get-go, this is a big left-to-right breaker.
Oh, that's well judged. He had the right speed there. Easy two-putt. This putt coming up is for birdie. Well, what a way to bounce back. Nice putt to hole. Well, that's certainly a step in the right direction. Keep it going. Stepping onto the par 3 third.
Look, coming off a birdie at the last hole, this player finally is making something happen. Looking forward to the next hole, but danger lurks if they're not careful.
Opting for the 5-wood. Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. 13 feet to the hole.
Little birdie look in here.
And he's down there. You got a read?
I'm down here, I've done the read, and this is a left-to-righter.
That putt seemed to lack the speed it needed. A par putt on the table.
Can get caught out here. It's a short putt, but it's moving to the right fast.
Sitting at 5 over for the event.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
And now onto the par 4 fourth hole. That was a little untidy, wasn't it? Straight into the water. Found the deep rough. This will take a big hack to get out here.
It's going to be challenging to replicate the birdie from yesterday.
Coming out of the rough, and it might not have enough on it.
That's a tad wayward. Not quite finding the surface.
Now, coming out of the rough, missing the green was always in the cards.
Yeah, that's a top little chip shot, that one. 4 feet to the cup. And that's a little disappointing, dropping some spots on the leaderboard. And as we move to the 5th, it's a par 4.
Players want to move the tee shot from right to left on this hole because there's some trees on the tee box that'll kind of force you that direction. So driver may not be the play. The second shot, however, that's where it gets interesting. This green absolutely belongs in a skate park. This has more humps and bumps and wobbles in it. It is a very cool design.
Just let that shot be water off a duck's back. Second shot here on the 5th.
Yep, solid connection. This is looking good.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
This one's a 34-footer. Good effort from there.
Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. And that'll see him remain in the same spot on the leaderboard. As we move to the 6th hole, it's a par 4. Oh, that is a thing of beauty. This is his second shot.
Wind moving right to left on this shot.
Going for less club here.
A birdie putt awaits. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
You can be positive with this because it's up the hill and moving left to right.
Can he make one from long range?
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
And as we look at the leaderboard, our player out in front is leading by 1. Time now to play the par 5 7th.
There are two menacing bunkers on this hole. The far one, the one right in the middle of the fairway, it looks like a zit from the back tee box. That is not the place to be.
Well, that'll work there. Time for the second shot here at the 7th. And our intrepid on-course reporter, John, standing by.
Well, I'm on the second hole. Tony Finau's prepping his next shot.
Well played.
Oh, that was a tasty little shot from the green side bunker. Just kind of danced it into the hole there.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. This would be a great up and down from this spot. Ooh, that almost went down. If he makes this, he'll save his par. Currently at 6 over par.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
On the tee now with the par 4 8th. Wow. He let the big dog eat on that one.
Woof.
All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Didn't that look good for a long time? He has this putt to save his par. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Moving down the leaderboard after that hole. And now striding onto the tee of this par 3 hole. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Well, that sets up a birdie putt, even if it is from long range. This putt is about 15 feet to the hole.
This for a birdie.
And he's down there. You got a read?
I don't know that you can give this enough break off the left-hand side. Whew.
Well, that one's come up shorter than we wanted. An opportunity to make a par here. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Rich, cut day today. Always filled with a little bit of nerves for a lot of players out there, but this player's in a pretty good position.
Just above the cut line currently. It is a nervous time indeed for this player.
Here we are at the 10th, a par 4. Quality shot, that one. Okay, that'll work. Yeah, it's about 14 feet to the hole. John, what's the line on this putt?
Looks like this one's going left to right.
This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. On the 11th tee now, a par 5.
That is absolutely spot on.
Time to take a look at what's going on at the 6th. This is Tony Finau's next shot. 3 shots off the lead. That one should find the surface. Oh, right by the hole. Okay, let's get back to the action. Standing over his second shot. Oh, I like the courage here, Rich, getting after this par 5 in 2.
As they should. What a play. Hopefully they'll be rewarded for that play.
This putt right on 12 feet to the hole.
He's got a great chance for eagle here.
This one's looking good. Oh, birdie with big wings. Great putt. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. I'm pretty sure this player will be full of confidence now after that eagle back at the last hole. Second shot here on the 12th. This tournament's coming alive. I wonder what just went down. And that one finds the putting surface. It's a good shot, but some work to do, however. John, do you have any info down there?
Hey guys, we are checking in with Brooke Henderson as she gets set for her next shot here on the 2nd.
That's disappointing. And back to the course with the live action. A chance for a birdie if this goes down. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This one's going to gently meander from the left.
Ooh. Big putt for par coming up. And as the scorecard suggests, heading up the leaderboard. Let's see what happens here at the 13th. Well, Rich, in the thick stuff here, not a good spot to be.
Yes, difficult lie. Made a par here yesterday, a little bit more difficult today.
come on, look after us. Little bounce to the right here. Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. And he's down there. You got a read?
Yeah, it's hard to even stand straight on this slope. Big right to left break.
That came off the blade pretty nicely. So close. He's going to like the look of this one. That'll be inside the circle of friendship. And that should secure the par on this one. Our current leader is enjoying a two-stroke lead. Par 3, hole number 14. This is beautiful to watch.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
Still a fair way away from the hole here. Time to make a long putt. Well, this one's come out on a good line. I think he's pulled this one. Let's get back to it, shall we? Oh, these are good for the momentum. These ones right on 8 feet. Well, would have been nice to get the birdie, but a par never hurts. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Sitting at +5 overall. Welcome to the par 4 15th hole. That was absolutely murdered. That one's got into some heavy grass, I think. He's setting up for his second shot.
Wind moving the golf ball left to right. John, what's going on out there?
Hey guys, we're checking in down here with Brooke Henderson as she gets set for her next shot here on the 5th.
Oh, that one is looking like it's going straight down the pipe. Oh, wonderful shot. And a chance for birdie at the 5th.
You know what? That deserves a golf clap.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Right to lefter, up the hill. Can be positive with this one.
That's very well judged. Inside the range.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
In she goes. Let's head to the next. And as we check the standings, our leader has a one-stroke advantage. Teeing off here on the 16th hole.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Second shot here on the 16th. Yeah, nicely played. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Yeah, nice little 25-footer here from him. Outside chance, so it'll be good to hole.
John, have you got a read on this one?
It looks like this one will turn a bit to the left.
Ooh. Six feet remaining to the cup. And that's now 5 over for the tournament. And now stepping onto this par 3 hole.
The excitement. It's starting. You can hear it.
That one just a bit too far offline. Rich, why don't we catch up on some of the other action going on around the course?
I got to say, this is a 10 on the scale.
Great putt. Let's return to live play now. Second shot here on the 17th. This now, his third shot. How close was that to going down? Putting for bogey. All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
This putt will be breaking hard to the right.
Just 3 feet to the cup. And it's a one-stroke buffer for our leader over the field. Here we are on the last, and it's a par 5. That's a good-looking shot there. Second shot here on the 18th hole. "13 feet to the cup." And he's down there. You got a read?
You know, to my eye, it's looking a little left to right.
Well, these are the pressure moments that can define a season. A putt here to make the cut. He's finished his second round right on the cut line. So far, things are looking good for him, but a nervous wait ahead as there's still some players out on the course. And there you have it. I'll be pleased with that, just sneaking through the cut line.
Absolutely. It's always nice, good feeling to make the cut. Some weeks you just don't quite have your A game, but making the cut, always a positive sign.
Well, another great day of action here at 2K Sports. On behalf of Rich Beam, the entire hardworking folks and team here, I'm Luke Elvey. We look forward to your company next time.